Hello, Raven Rock. Now then, to the boring, shopping, and selling things. Hurrah! It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. I also need to drop off the Blood Skull Blade back at the tavern, because I forgot to do that last time. Hello, Glover. How you doing?
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
Jolly good.
Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
Hoping to make my coin purse a little bigger between you and me, but fine. Right. Well, where to begin? I'll be back, folks, when all this is done, I think. Okay, I think that's just about everything I can sell to the vendors that are available. How are things that the mines are open again?
Things are picking up for now. All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redoran to begin ignoring us again if the mine runs out of ore for a second time.
Still buying East Empire pendants?
I am. Here you go.
Oh my goodness, hello, 1,000 septims.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I do. Alright then, well, we're up to 22,000 gold now, which is pretty sweet, actually. Nothing to fucking buy with it, but hey. Bloody witch's head and fragments of Wuthrad. Ugh. Well. God, I've got so many Sonic gems. Well, I'm gonna like Bilbo Baggins one day, aren't I? I'm gonna have like a bloody I'm gonna have a house full of just rooms with chests stuffed with just bits of rubbish treasure.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him.
I don't think Melgor can help with my problems somehow. Unless you fancy taking on the World Eater. No, don't think so. Right then, well.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. Never seen
I
so
don't know if
happy.
I can do this anymore, Modin.
Is it because of your father? Or is
Right.
it me?
He's never
There's
been
all
the
my
same since my
things.
mother died. I don't think he ever wants me to feel the pain he suffers.
Right, wait. General I'm gonna hold on to that just because I want to go take it to the forge and see what I can do with it. But for now, I really don't need the Mace of Avar Stone Singer. I want to carry it around with me everywhere because it's just cool, but it's not even close to as good as this thing, and I can't improve it. People keep saying, "Why are you comparing things to things that you've already smithed up?" Well, it's because usually they're things that I can't smith up, like this, for instance, because I don't have the perk for smithing ebony, which is what this counts as. So, you know, that's why, guys. Yeah, I don't need this. Neither of which I naturally want to sell, however.
No matter the outcome, I'll always
Although,
respect your decision.
I'm half tempted to leave this here in Saltzheim, just sort of, you know, give it to the shaman or something. But then again, I guess this thing is irritating. There we go. Among the Bloodskull Blade's many magical properties is that it's also a perpetual motion device when dropped on the floor in the right angle. Anyway. Yeah, I have... Problem is, I have no real reason to. Claudius has no fucking idea that it's a fable artifact of the Skull, and one wonders if even the Skull would recognize it, but... I suppose conceivably I could be wandering along through the Skull Village, talking to the shaman, and have it on me, and then have him recognize it and be like, "Oh my goodness, it's the Mace of Avar Stone Singer!" And I could leave it there. But
if you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
Yeah, not right now. As a player, that's what I want to do. I kind of want to give it back to the Skull after all these years, but oh wow, I can't improve General Karras' armor at all. It's not even on the list. Goodness gracious me. I do still have it, right? Yeah, I do. Well, there you go, guys. I can't even improve it. I can't improve it even if I wanted to. It's not happening. Yeah, you get a serious buff to those, though, wouldn't you? And this. Look at that. Quicksilver. Is that what I need? Christ alive. Alright, well. Worth a try, I suppose. Do you have any Quicksilver?
You got a good thing going. Looking to protect yourself.
Sounds more like an
or deal
alchemy
some
ingredient, doesn't it,
damage?
really? But you know, yeah, maybe. Hello. This is the bit where it tells me my skill isn't high
I'll
enough.
fix it up right.
Yep. Thought so. You lack the required perks to improve this item. But what an improvement you'd get from it. Jesus. Never mind. What bloody perk do you need for it, then? Did I just miss it? Yeah, here it is. Tradecraft? No, that's just gems, things. Improve enchanted weapons and armor. That's a good one to get. Especially since I have a smithing skill of 79. Orcish Creed. What's it bloody count? Oh, deep silver. Maybe that's it. Silver weapon. You're now able to refine any weapon made with said material at the forge. No, I don't think that counts. Elven design, maybe? Maybe that's what it counts as? Nordic design. Oh, hello. Maybe it's Nordic design. That would stand to reason, even though it's not listed here. Scaled and steel plate armor. Glass theorem. Dragoncraft. Oh, no, well, that would be nice. Daedric study. Red Mountains calling. Ooh, anyway, that's for another time. I think my uncapper does seem to be working because my light weaponry skill is now 103, so that's nice.
You're here to get showered in sparks.
I was a little
You're
concerned
looking for
about that.
something to buy.
Because it used to be the case that when you started up the game, a little box would come up with uncapper written on it, you know, a little graphic, just as soon as you started the game. But nowadays, ever since I put it on the new computer, in fact, it doesn't come up with that anymore. But evidently it's still working away in the background, so... Well, anyway, where's Captain Veleth? Where would I find Captain Veleth without resorting to the compass?
Opening the ebony mines, you brought light to the darkness.
Gosh, you people are just so very nice. You really are. It's nice to be appreciated for your work. It is. The Nords aren't quite as forthcoming with their gratitude, I must admit.
I need work in the mine.
Would he be in the Bulwark jail? The Bulwark, even? Hazard a guess.
Serve House Redoran or serve no one.
Now that's a very silly attitude to take. Do say so myself.
Why? Never seen a Redoran guard before?
Well, that line is going to get old pretty
We've
fast.
got our eyes on you.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on faces.
Hmm.
Never seen him so
Where's good old Captain Veleth when you need
seen
him?
a
Maybe
Redoran?
he's in the manor. I don't know. No?
Your contributions have earned you citizenship here, friend. I'll always consider you one of us.
Really?
Whether you're simply visiting or staying here, I think you'll find our citizens will welcome you with open arms.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
With the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant colony of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important. Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come.
Awesome. Do you rule all of Solstheim then? I mean, obviously he pretty much doesn't, but does he think he rules all of Solstheim? That's the thing.
Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway.
Only settlement on the island then?
Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way.
Except when they're
Then
hunting
there's
Netch,
Tel Mithril
apparently.
to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this.
What is House Redoran then, precisely?
You've never heard of House Redoran? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind.
You mean there's no... You mean there's no Jarl? I'm stupid, apparently.
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander.
You don't say!
A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses. Telvanni, Dres, Endoral, Sadras, and Redoran.
You said Redoran leads the council.
Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory.
Sounds rather complicated.
Yes. I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library.
That's a bit better.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Well, ooh. Disenchant. Ooh. I guess I can disenchant that. On there, I suppose. Hey, nice. Tempted to install. I mean, install. Enchant something. Honestly. Oh, apparently people are moaning at me for leaving Carius's hammer behind. I suppose I could pick it up next time I'm in the area. Apparently it had a unique enchantment which I've already forgotten. Why don't we enchant a necklace with something? Or if I carry weight, wouldn't be bad. Soul gem, grand soul gem. Movement speed. Resist all. Frost. Yes. I'd better rename the damn thing first. Actually. Rename. Oh dear. I can't rename the item because the F key is bound to my complex needs, whatever it's called, realistic needs and diseases button. Oh, that's annoying. Although I think I can just click on that. Yeah, I can, right. Good old Skyrim's weird-ass interface strikes again. What should call it? Ruby Medallion, because that's kind of what it is. Resist fire. And just activate the fucking Predator vision while I was at it. There we go. Oh, it's not resist fire though, is it? It's resist frost. Ugh. Reflection. Ooh. Rename. Oh. Ruby. And I also did it in all caps, because apparently I'm an idiot. Medallion of resist frost. Oh, maybe I didn't do it in all caps. It just defaults to all caps when you do that. Oh, right, fine. There we go. We made a gold ruby necklace of something. Except I think it might have just renamed itself to gold ruby necklace. Yeah, see, I already have a necklace of waning fire, so... Ruby medallion of resist frost. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm quite proud of that, actually. Why haven't I... Oh, I already have the effect. So I haven't disenchanted that. Why haven't I sold it then in that case? Maybe I should enchant my cloaks with something. What effects do I already have on me? Here's a question. Dragonborn Flame. When your fire breath shout kills an enemy, a fire worm emit. I forgot about that completely. We got that from Apocrypha, didn't we? Ooh. You remember to do that. Oh, we were also hungry and thirsty and tired. Okay, resist disease, resist exposure, resist frost. Oh yeah, okay, right. My cloak's already enchanted with resist frost, 15%. So if I can enchant something else with resist frost, like my armor, which, let's face it, is not going to get improved anytime soon because I don't have the perks for it. So I might as well just go ahead and, you know, enchant it. Maybe a circlet. I wonder if I can wear a circlet with my mask or something. Worth thinking about. Copper and sapphire circlet. Or do I have anything slightly more grandiose, I wonder? Or is copper the best I can do? Got a few silver bits and bobs. Jade and emerald circlet, that's not bad. Gold emerald ring, gold ruby necklace. Jade. Nah. Moonstone and sapphire, it seems like pretty good for a resist frost thing, really, somehow. Let's go with that. Enchantment. I can't even have for this item resist. Oh, I need to get a mod that unlocks those, because that annoys the pants off me, that does. Arbitrarily, because this is a circlet, you may not enchant it with a resist. Because we say so. You know, Bethesda, I appreciate the fact that, you know, perhaps Morrowind's enchanting system, while awesome, was a little unbalanced in places, but there's such a thing as too much balancing. Hey. Ooh, black soul gem, eh? I probably shouldn't use those because they're evil, but we don't know that yet, so I think I'll just carry on and be blissfully unaware. Still, or what can I enchant it with instead then? Archery might not be a bad idea because I could pop it on whenever I'm doing some shooty crossbow stuff. Mainly against dragons, but hey. Because all these are useless by comparison. In fact, yeah, everything except Fortify Archery is essentially useless. So let's do it, even if it's just for the sake of practicing our enchanting. Let's call it the crossbow. Circlet. I don't know if that's how you spell circlet, to be honest with you, but I don't really care too much. There we go. Hey, sweet. Level up. What else can we enchant then? Nordic boots. Boots of movement speed would be a fitting homage to Morrowind, wouldn't it? Think about it. But I could make them blind me at the same time. 7% faster is not very good, though, let's be honest. Resist Frost, I'd like, though. Resist Frost I really would like. Let's see if we can get some Resist Frost up in here. I don't think I'll rename it. I'll just call them Nordic Boots. Oh. Right. Yes. Nice. I'm tempted to enchant my sword, actually. Well, I've still got some Grand Soul Gems and Black Soul Gems around. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's already flawless after all, so why not? Shock damage, fire damage, banish. Claudius is all about fire, I think. We prefer fighting against fire. We prefer... We have our nice fire breath shout. Fire. Yes. Charges 125, burns a target for 10 points, targets on fire take extra damage. 125 charges is pretty good, I think. Yeah, I like that. Okay. What should we name it? Ooh, what shall we name it? That's a good question. Ooh, let's call it Vengeance, because we forged it after Kodlak's death. Or at least after we'd avenged Kodlak's death, and it is a wolf broadsword as well, in his honour and stuff. It's all companionsy. We'll call it Vengeance. Yes! That's pretty cheesy, I know, but fuck it, never mind. I can't think of anything better. I could call it go all Morrowindy and call it like a Iron Flame Skewer or something. But no, I like a proper name for a sword. That's kind of cool. I know cunts name their swords, but lots of cunts. No, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna call it the Wolf Flame Skewer because we're in Morrowind right now. Skewer. That's what they called them. You had flame blades, which are short swords, and then flame skewers, which were long swords. Yeah, there we go. And craft. Sweet. Right then. What about my crossbow? Or maybe I should try smithing it up a bit more, because it's only exquisite, but then again... fuck it. Fire damage on this thing too. Yeah, with a black soul gem. We'll call it a dwarven flame, or maybe a recurve dwarven. Nah, fuck it, just dwarven flame spitter, I think. Better yet, we'll just go with that because it's easy to do. Hey, sweet. And it's exquisite, don't forget. I can get that. I can get the arcane smithing perk whenever I like, though, because it's available. In fact, I might get it right now, since we've just leveled up. Hey, sweet. Right, what's next? Maybe my wolf gloves? Nordic gauntlets, I mean. Herb-a-dub. Okay, damage resistance. Increases armor rating, huh? Huh. What's a new one? Or I could fortify my one-handed damage. Or reflect. I don't seem to be able to do resist, so I'll put to pay to that plan. Fortify one-handed. An extra 10 points of damage resistance isn't that good, is it really? So, why not? Let's get a bit of extra one-handed damage on the go. A black soul gem. Nice. I have one black soul gem left. I will use this on my armor, I think. Oh, what? Really? I can't have an armor of resist frost? That seems like one of the most logical and sensible things imaginable. Armor of resist frost. Ugh. I don't know. I could fortify my health, I suppose, but not very much. You know what, I'm saving that for... I definitely need a mod that unlocks my enchanting possibilities, so to speak. It's not something that occurred to me before, but yeah, that needs to happen, definitely. Still, look at that, very cool. Also very cool. Oh dear, there we go. That's the right way around. Nice. Okay. We've got a serious upgrade in the enchanting department. Serious upgrade, in fact. Also, we can level up. Let's go with health. You can quite literally never have enough health, so... What can we go with? We've kind of... We can enchant your fists. Wow. Okay. No, we've done most of the interesting stuff on that tree, to be fair. I wonder if... Steady hand. Ah, that's the one that slows time. That could be useful. Could also be very useful. Alas, I have but one perk point. Because I also kind of want Arcane Artisan. In fact, for now, let's get that. I think. Maybe we can improve this to flawless. Should give us a whole 4 more points of damage, but hey, we need a dwarven ingot for that though. I didn't bring any dwarven artifacts back with me. I don't think that I could melt down, so never mind. We're hungry and we're thirsty and we're tired, so let's just go back to the corner club.
You think you have it then? Try walking the bulwark at night.
Pansy. Now then.
I can't
hello.
thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mine. My apologies for doubting you, Sergio.
Yeah, you're good. How are things now that the mines are open again?
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. But all I see is a new security problem on our hands.
Just a brother.
Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock.
Makes a good bit of coin doing it too.
I take it you're a glass half empty sort of a chap, aren't you?
Brought Ravenrock back from the brink.
Welcome to the Wretching Next Corner Club, home of a... How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
There you go. Claudius, bringer of economic reform. Any rumours?
If you've got gold on your hands, you might talk to Rallus, the Colbjorn Barrow. I've heard he wants to excavate the place.
Ooh. Cool.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Right.
I'll show you to your room.
Yeah, no, we've already been over this, mate. There you go. Well, I feel quite pleased with myself. I'm practically a walking stimulus package. Look at me.